Hi, my name's Sophie Blackall. I'm a children's book author and illustrator. And this is a piece of work from my book called Farmhouse, which is the story of an old house that I found in upstate New York where 12 children were born and raised around the 1920s. When I found the house, no one had lived there for about 50 years, but it was full of the belongings left behind by the family. And all of these things made me think that I could maybe weave together the stories of the lives of the people who had lived there. The way that when we see old houses and old buildings, there's almost like the whispers of all of the lives of the people who came before us. So that was my goal with this book, to try and capture that idea of layers of lives lived in different buildings in this one particular house, but in all houses that have been around for a long time. And so I reflected that with the pictures. Some of the characters are painted in Chinese ink and watercolor on paper and then cut out either with a scalpel or tiny, tiny scissors. And then there is fabric, there are leaves, there are bits of old newspapers and letters and school books that I found. One of the things that I had in mind when I was making the pictures for this book was the idea of progressing through time and also through the rooms of the house. When you turn the page, you see a bit of the room before, and it's only when you get to the end of the book that you see life as a whole, which is sort of how we live our lives, you know, one little chapter into the next, and then at some point we look back and to see how it all connected.